So tonight, the final 3 episodes of Grimm begin, and ooh boy is it a good one. Or at least it better be, because I'm giving up watching Iron Fist for this. Welcome to the heart of the stories we tell. My name is Rob, and tonight I will be reviewing Episode 11 of Grimm, Where the Wild Things Are. And by wild ones they mean wild Vesson, because through the mirror that's what Eve finds, wild Vesson all over the place. And, of course, she was told not to go looking on her own and not to start this. So, of course, that means that all sorts of things are going on. But we've finally gotten to here. It's 3 episodes to go before the end of the season. So you know what? The stars have to be right. Everything has to align. And this is when the big final push starts. So let's throw this up there and get started with the review. So once again, it's stop. Spoiler time. So we don't waste much time in this episode. Monroe almost instantly calls Nick and everyone over and explains the mirror has been tampered with in blood magic. And once again we have the fact that, oh wait, everyone forgets that we have a super magical kid that actually knows what's going on and treats her like a little kid instead of like the super powerful being she is. But end of the day, what really happened is Juliet/Eve went through the mirror to the upside down world using blood magic, and now Nick has to follow her. The blood magic, though, has a problem. It only allows the Hexen beast that uses it to go through. But Nick comes up with an idea. Using the stick, maybe he can pass through. And then it works, except for the fact that now the stick stayed on the other side. So how's Nick going to get home? What's going to happen? And what is on the other side? Well, it's like Vesson, but not Vesson. It's like Perma-Vesson, that never unvogue. And of course, we start with that love triangle that I warned about last time, as we start to see exactly what happens between Nick and Juliet/Eve. Meanwhile, in the real world, we have the rest of the team trying to come to grips with exactly what's happened and the fact that the mirror verse is now going to be a problem. Wu and Hank aren't too happy with it, but at the end of the day, there's only one choice for who to call, and that is good old Captain Renard. Because let's be honest, who else are they going to turn to in a moment like this? The only other person that could possibly understand. Now it's easy to see where this is going. In fact, it's going right back to where it was before everything got turned topsy-turvy. At the end of the day, they need his knowledge, his contacts, his resources, along with the power of the Grimm. Everyone on the team brings something to it. And let's be honest, the fact that there's 2 kids with the same mother and the 2 fathers who are at odds with each other brings something to the table as well. The fact that, I never thought about how messed up the whole relationship thing is. Let's skip over that for now, though. Because in the upside-down mirrorverse, the Grimm and the Hexen beast have to pretend to be normal humans, and then they have to explain a gun, and we get that fun scene. The one that's in every movie and TV show that ever had a misunderstanding of language mixed with, oh look, I have this powerful toy. Yeah, well, it goes about the same as usual. Meanwhile, in the real world, the main characters are still hunting down a way to get into there to help. And all of this is building up to a pretty decent climax for this episode. But then we finally get to see our skull-face dude, our Necron wannabe, the Deadite. And according to their contact over in Russia, he might be the devil himself. And that might be what this whole prophecy is. The devil's going to come back. Now, with all of this, he's going to take a little girl as a queen, and going to have lots of children, and going to pretty much rule darkness, dogs and cats living together, all that happy horseshoe. But I want to just take a time out here for a second. If I never see another show use Schrodinger's cat as an example again, it would be a miracle. In fact, let me jump that up to the next category. If I only saw people use it actually properly, the way it would be used in the real world, I'd settle for that. But oh my god, so there's 2 universes, isn't it? No, it's possibility. Possibility and impossibility. That's the whole thing. And on top of that, it's just everyone has a base understanding of it. I mean, it just, drives me nuts. The entire, let me spell it out as if no one understands it. Including a room full of magical and supernatural beings who have all got college educations. And seriously. Alright, So, the end of the episode shows the showdown between the devil, Eve, and Nick, and may or may not be tying up the loose ends of the whole Juliet thing. I don't know. The blood magic, everything else is just so confusing. But it was exciting, and I can hardly wait till the next episode. How about you guys? Was I the only one that was jazzed up and felt like things were back on track and doing really good? Let me know down in the comment section. And then, as of course, like, share, and subscribe to my channel to help me build this community. And then we can all walk through all of the... You know what? Hold on. I'm also reviewing Iron Fist, which is another popular series right now. So, why don't you jump on over and take a look at my first primer on that? And that way we can walk through all of the heart of the stories we tell. Thanks for watching.